こんにちは、川田美穂子です。お元気ですか？ How are you today? This time, I like to talk about the theme I call the talent for happiness. I have a friend I met in my 20s and we still meet sometimes. Recently, she said to me, "Your life looks better in your later years." It seems I look very happy right now. A few years ago, while traveling alone in France, all three of my credit cards were stolen. When I filed a police report at a local station, a female interpreter was present to help with the paperwork. During that time, she repeatedly said, "Your life must be happy." I asked her, "Why do you think that?" She replied, "You are always smiling." Looking back, at some point, I began to spend my days with joy. It's a happy later stage of life I never imagined in my youth. The biggest reason is that I realized one golden truth. Happiness depends on your mindset. Anyone can be happy. Simply put, if you develop the ability to find joy in small things, happiness will naturally follow. I call this the talent for happiness. Even if it's small, it can be developed intentionally. To cultivate this talent, I like to share some methods I've personally found effective. Every day, look for something that moves you. During the 5 years I cared for my mother at home, I would take her out for walks in her wheelchair and looked for flowers. That was our shared joy. When we found them, we smiled. After she passed away, I've looked for various things that touch my heart. Beautiful sights, good conversations with people, and so on. Believe in yourself and your good luck. Whether you believe I can do it or assume I can't makes a huge difference in the flow of your life. I believe I'm lucky, bad things will not happen to me. Even if the things don't go as planned, there's a meaning in it and it will lead to something better. I felt this most strongly when my mother was diagnosed with a terminal colon cancer. She immediately underwent a long surgery with a highly regarded doctor. But all of the cancer could not be removed, and the doctor said she had at most 2 years to live. I thought I'll do what I can to make her happy. I wanted to take her to Okinawa Island, so I consulted the doctor when she was discharged. The doctor agreed and said, "Do whatever you can for her." We traveled to Okinawa, and 6 months after her discharge, my mother had a checkup. Looking at her, the doctor said in a tone of disbelief, "You've become incredibly healthy." The cancer had completely disappeared. It felt like a miracle. I think my mother believed as long as she was with me, nothing bad would happen. Create a pleasant environment. Wearing clothes that don't suit you without caring, or wearing clothes you like makes a difference in how happy you feel. If you have things you love where you are, you feel happier. Your environment also includes the people. Talking with the positive people energizes your mind, but negative people drain your energy. When there is no one around to encourage you, encouraging yourself is very effective. When caring for my mother alone, I was always in a lonely situation. Every day, I would look into the mirror and say to myself with a smile, "You are doing well. It's okay. It will be fine." I started this so that my face will not become gloomy. Don't compare yourself to others. Happiness is what your heart feels. Set small goals one by one and keep moving forward. Your talent for happiness will surely grow. At the end of the day, I recall the good things that happened that day and go to sleep with a smile. A feeling of happiness spreads throughout my body. When caring for my mother, there are times I felt as if my life was over. But through those years, my standard for happiness dropped significantly, and I found I could always be at peace. At the same time, I learned to believe in myself. The difficult times are actually when your talent for happiness grows the most. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon. ごきげんよう。